Hi, boys and girls. Sorry it's kind of dark in here, but I was noticing last time there's kind of a big glare off of the screen, and it's pouring outside, so there's no sunlight. So that's why I'm just kind of a shadow over here. It's still Mr. Flaherty, though. Okay. Yesterday, or this will be Monday to Friday, last time we had school, we worked on borrowing with subtraction. It's going to be one extra step today. It's going to be called borrowing across zeros. As you can see, my zero. Okay, so it's going to be something a little different here. I'm still going to ask those same questions. Do I have enough to subtract? Okay, can I do the subtraction now? Not. So again, I have 3 minus 6. Remember, this is not 6 minus 3. I'm giving you an evil eye. I know you can't see it. Like, not 6 minus 3. Okay, 3 minus 6. If I have 3, can I give you 6? I guess the answer is no. I don't have 6 things to give you. I only have 3 of them. Okay, so when I go through to do that, I have to borrow. Here's what's going to be different. When I go to borrow from the next spot over, because I realize I don't have enough to subtract, what is the problem? There is nothing there to borrow. So now what do I do? This is something brand new. Okay? I can't borrow anything. There's nothing there to borrow. What I have to do is keep going until I find a number that I can borrow from. So I'll repeat that again. 3 minus 6, I can't do. I have 3, I need to give you 6. I don't have 6 to give you. I go to borrow from my next spot like I normally do, and there's nothing there. So what I have to do is I have to actually borrow from way over here. That's going to go down when I'm going to make it a 6. It's just 7 minus 1. That's the one that I borrowed. I make this a 10. Now you're still thinking, well, that didn't really help me. I still can't do 3 minus 6. Basically, I'll switch colors. I am going to make that a 10 after I borrowed from the 7, just so I can borrow from it and make it a 9. So that is a little bit confusing. It's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a little hard at first. Okay? But really, now I can do all 3 of those subtraction problems. I can now do 13 minus 6. I can always do 9 minus something. Okay? And then 6 minus 5 here, I can also do. So it's really more the setup that's hard, is harder, I should say, than the actual subtraction. I turned this into a 13 because I borrowed from way over here. And then I made that a 9, or sorry, excuse me, I made it a 10. I borrowed from it, which was this one, and now that's a 9. Now I can do 13 minus 6, which is 7, 9 minus 4, which is 5, and 6 minus 5, which is 1. Okay? So like I said, it's really the setup that is the hard part. The actual subtraction is just subtraction. Once I have this as a 13, again, when I have 3, I can't give you any, or I can only give you 3, I can't give you the 6 that I owe you. I open that brand new pack of 10, now I have 13. After I give you 6, I have 7 left. This is now a 9, 9 minus 4 is 5. This is now a 6, 6 minus 5 is 1. 5 minus 1, again, I can do. Take 1 away. And there's 4 left. And then 4 minus 7. I have 4. I want to give you 7. Can't do it. So this is just regular borrowing. So this isn't. There's no 0 I got to go across. Okay. Again, we talked about this yesterday. 24 just became 10 plus 14. Same exact amount, just a different way to show it. Now it's 14 minus 7, which is 7. And then the 1 minus nothing is 1. Try another one in the dark. I'm going to need like a little lamp or something for really cloudy or rainy days, apparently. Mrs. White did offer me one this morning, and I didn't take her up on it, so that's kind of my fault. But thank you, Mrs. White. You're pretty awesome. All right, so now this one is going to be even more confusing. And I like to tell myself that's mainly because I'm evil, and I like to make things really hard. Okay? So you're welcome. Okay, because now you're thinking, now look at this problem. I'm trying to do 0 minus 2. I can't do that in fourth grade because you will learn how to do that later. It's negative 2. And again, I try to do 0 minus 2. I don't have anything there to use. So I go to the next spot. Still nothing. I go to the next spot. There's still nothing. I go to the next spot. And still nothing. You seeing a pattern here? And then I go to the next. Oh, finally there's something there. Okay, that one is, I'll switch colors. I finally have a 3 that I can borrow from. But it's really, really far away from the 0 that needs it. Where I borrowed to was to now the thousands place. Now I have 10 in my thousands place. Now I can borrow from that and make it a 9. So that I can make this spot a 10. And I make that spot a 10 so that I can borrow from it and make it a 9 so that I can make this spot a 10. So see, the 10, I took 1 from here, which is now a 9, and now this one is 10. I'm almost there. I got one more spot to go. Okay? So then I borrow again from here so I can make this one a 10. Now, another common mistake sometimes kids make in fourth grade with this is they make them all 9s. This one, though, would stay a 10. I borrowed from all the way over at the 3, which turned to a 2. So this could become a 10 and then a 9. So this could become a 10 and then a 9. So this could become a 10 and then a 9. All that just so that one could stay a 10. Now I can do the actual subtraction. Again, this is just like the last problem. Okay? I'm not going to, though, have to borrow again here. All my part is set up. The setup can be confusing. This is why I've been saying, again, to either use pencil and paper or like some kind of personal whiteboard that you can do your workout on and then erase. Because now I did all that work to set the problem up, and now all I have left is the actual subtraction. 10 minus 2 makes 8. Okay, see, so I did all that work to set it up, but now it's just 10 minus 2. And then I would have, hard to show my fingers here, okay, I would have 8 left. Then 9 minus 1, same thing as 8. 9 minus 6 makes 3. There's my comma, comes down. This is just, there's nothing to subtract, so I just bring it straight down. And then this is now a 2. And if you're saying that doesn't seem to make sense, you can always check your work. I can take my answer at the bottom, and I can add my smaller number back to it. Oh, adding, and I should get back to where I started. Okay, so I should end up back at the original 30,000. 8 plus 2 makes 10, so there's my first 0. That carries. 1 plus 8 makes 9, plus 1 makes 10. There's my second 0, and then the 1 carries. 1 plus 3 makes 4, plus 6 makes 10. There's my next 0. 1 plus 9 makes 10. That carries. And then 1 plus 2 makes the original 30,000. And up here, these are all the ones that I had to borrow. That's why I had to keep borrowing. Right? I borrowed 1, and I borrowed this one, then I borrowed that one, and then I borrowed that one from over here. So that's how you would get back to where you started. All right, great job. If you have any questions, let one of us know.